Today I'm using the Bejeweled Mystery Card Kit from Cards by Kendra along with her KCC 19 sketches to create our fun Snow White inspired cards.
Hey, it's Beth. Welcome. Today I'm working with Kendra's Card Challenge 19 as well as the Mystery Card Kit from Cards by Kendra. So if you are a VIP patron on her Patreon site, you get a full mystery kit, card making kit. And in my kit today, this is the Bejeweled kit. And so I have the Tiny Helpers stamp set from the Sassy Club. So it is Snow White and some of the dwarfs. And you got gems, You're All Mine, Once Upon a Time, and then apples, and then the bird. There is a die set, which is kind of hard to see, but it says Be Happy. Some black gems. And then I have the Bejeweled 6x6, or some of the Bejeweled 6x6 paper pad from the Sassy Club. Single-sided, but it kind of like those reds and blues, the bold colors. If you think of Snow White and her dress, there's the dwarfs, the poisoned apples, and then Snow White. So I have several sheets from that, and then I also have coordinating cardstock card mats that are ready for card making. So that's what we're going to be working with today, along with a sketch from Kendra's Card Challenge 19. And we're going to put together a couple of cards and have some Disney-inspired fun.
I'm actually making 3 cards today. And so I went ahead and got all my pieces cut so that they would all go together a little quicker. I kind of get going and start layering this up, and in true Beth fashion, right off the bat, I realize I screwed up. I should have put my white strips on my red apple print there before I layered it onto the white. However, not all is lost. Finger blade to the rescue on this one, and card is saved. And we can continue on. And before I go much further, I do want to say this video is part of a hop. There are some other design team members who are playing with the mystery kits as well. So there'll be a playlist linked in the description box below where you can click on and see all of the videos and all of the projects that the other team members are making and what is included in their kits. And then I'll also have a link in the description box below for Kendra's Patreon site where you can find out more about her different levels of membership. And her Patreon is just a great way to support all of her hard work. So on this piece, it's not a fishtail. It's more of like a pointed banner. And so sometimes if it's smaller, I freehand, but since this was a larger piece, I decided I cut off one side and then just took that cut off, flipped it over, and lined it up on the bottom left side, and then used that as a guide so that I could cut the same angle. I was afraid if I freehanded it, it would be really noticeable that it was going to be unbalanced and uneven. And then I'm going to just fishtail this white piece that's going to go across. I did stamp several of the characters from the stamp set. And then I die cut. I used one of the card mats that Kendra included in the kit and die cut out a bunch of the Be Happy phrases. And then I did go ahead and do some basic coloring on the characters that I will be using today. The Be Happy phrase, it's kind of like a whimsical font, and so it doesn't line up perfectly. And so I just kind of do the best I can, and I just kind of angle the B on this one just so it doesn't look like it's meant to line up, if that makes any sense. And I decided to take those little triangle cutoff pieces from my banner and add those to the insides of the cards just to make use of that pretty blue paper and add a little fun on the inside as well. And then I can go ahead and get all these pieces put down. I do decide to raise Snow White up on with some dimension, but I didn't want to go as dimensional as the foam tape I have, and so I just used some cardstock scraps that I had on hand and kind of layer those up behind her. And I did want to say that when I went to put that first Be Happy down, I looked for my reverse tweezers and could not find them. They have gone missing, so I don't know if the evil queen has put a curse on me instead of Snow White in this case, but this evening of crafting felt a little cursed, but it all worked out okay in the end. I persevered, so boo to that queen. So anyway, I know this is time consuming, but I just like the level of dimension it gives, and I always have scrap cardstock, like white cardstock on hand, so it's a great way to kind of use some of that up as well. So I'll let that sit under a block for a bit, and then sketch 2, my card number 1, is complete. Next, I'm moving on to sketch 5. This time I'm just cutting a normal fishtail on my paper. I don't usually use my big scissors for this, but it was a wider piece, and then I kind of regretted it and switched to my detail scissors so that I could clean that up. And then I hadn't planned on it, but I decided to bring in a card mat on this one as well. I just pulled in one of the red mats that was included in my kit and trimmed it down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 just so it left a little bit of the white border. I tend to do this anyway on most of my cards, but in this particular case, I liked that pop of white behind the red. It just kind of helped the colors on the card pop. So I'll go ahead and put those down, and then this time instead of Snow White, I am using Grumpy. And my question for you is, which dwarf or dwarves do you identify the most with? Or maybe you're Snow White. Me, I tend to fluctuate right now between Grumpy and Sleepy a lot. So those are my 2 dwarf personalities. But I'd love to know which ones you identify most with. I'm going to go ahead and glue the bee down again, kind of wonky, just kind of keeping with that whimsical feel. And I hadn't planned on using a circle on this one because like the sketch calls for, because I didn't know what character I was using at the time. But I do decide to go ahead and bring a 2-inch circle punch in to cut a white circle to put behind Grumpy. And it's funny, when I colored these up, I had to pull up images of the dwarfs to remember like what colors their clothes were, and they were all pretty much the same. And then I did stamp some of those gems that were on the stamp with the stamp set, and I just stamped those on that same red card mat piece that I was using to die cut my Be Happy sentiment out of, and just kind of staggered those around. And there is sketch 5. And then last, I'm working on sketch 6. I just thought this one was a great one to highlight some more of the patterns that were in that pad. And I did change this one up just a bit. And instead of putting it directly onto like a solid card mat or on a white card base, I brought in one of the pattern papers and used that as some additional pattern strips on the card. In the sketch, it does not call for a specific pattern paper, so I just decided to go this route and kind of bring in some additional pattern. And then I went ahead and put my pieces on, but then I wanted to kind of clean up the edges a little bit, so I ended up just trimming my card mat down to 4 by 5 1/4 this time, and so they'll be bringing in a little bit more of the white border around it. And then we'll add that on. I've got another Snow White, and then the Be Happy sentiment, and then there is an apple in the stamp set that I went ahead and stamped on red cardstock and then just colored the leaves in green. Also, before I forget, there is a link in the description box below with a giveaway form. It's a chance to win prizes. from Cards by Kendra. And honestly, I don't think I've even told you, if you're new, I'm sure most of you already know, but if you're new to Kendra's card challenges, the challenges each quarter, Cards by Kendra puts together a PDF that gives you cutting guides for 6 sheets of 6x6 pieces of patterned paper, and then card sketches that help you turn those sheets into 15 cards. You can make all 15 at one time, or you can do cards individually like I've done today. Each sketch has the measurements on the sketch, so you can just do one sketch at a time as well. Hope you enjoyed my 3 cards. Again, please be sure to check out the links in the description box. Thank you so much for your time, and hope you all have a very crafty day.